Hello, everybody. Whoa. Okay. Hi. Hello. Yep. All right. Hey, everyone. Heather here. Sorry, I'm tired. I just woke up from a hardcore nap that was desperately needed. I'm so tired. Oh, man. But thank you for being here. Heather's Happy Hour, episode 25. Can be a little groggy trying to wake up here. But yeah, today I just wanted to talk to the loyal fans, especially since you guys haven't you haven't heard from me, seen from me. This is probably the longest I've gone without uploading a vlog, and it just makes me really sad. Sorry, I'm still popping out the chat here. All right, here we go. Perfect. I think we're good. All right. So, yeah, like I said, it's been a little crazy. Hi, Dial M4. Yeah, it's gonna be sunlight here for a long time. Sun doesn't set here until like after 8:30, and it's like 6:30. So, but I just wanted to talk about today a realization that I came to yesterday, which is that the title of this video, which is the worst boss I've ever had. If you were to ask me this before yesterday, a boss would have came to mind. But after yesterday and just like reflecting and kind of thinking about how things have been going and all that, I've realized, and this is kind of sad but amusing, that I'm literally the worst boss by far that I've ever had, because I am just driving myself to the point of insanity. Like, it's not like, not only am I being a bad boss to myself at work, I'm also being like, it's affecting my sanity, like my soul and my well-being and all of that. And I mean, you hear about bosses who are just, they expect just completely unrealistic expectations, which is what I'm expecting of myself. And it's stupid because it doesn't, like, I don't have to do that, but I do. And it's just really annoying. So today, oh my God, how stupid, this stupid thing. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, because I don't know, entrepreneurs, I think it comes with a personality. I think that we just like kind of expect, everything to get done. And especially for me, it's like becoming an entrepreneur gave me this like newfound freedom and this new freedom that like it just was like uncharted territory. And so it's the most exciting thing I've ever done. But also, I'm human. It's not like I freaking got bit by a spider and all of a sudden I have superhero powers, and because of that I have to go do superhero things. Like, I have to go do superhero things, but I'm still human, and like, I'm not factoring that in at all. And I've talked about this in previous vlogs. I guess like what's unique about my journey as an entrepreneur is that, there's not one way to go about it. Like, to me, I'm not trying to just make money. I'm trying to build a brand, build a movement, get more subscribers, get more followers, get more money. Like, it's kind of just everything. And so, because of that, I feel like I have to do everything because everything contributes to everything. So it's like just this headache. Hi, Frank. Video guy, I can't talk after this. I have a client project that was due like Friday, and I need to finish it. So I need to do that. But text me or we can chat tomorrow. But tonight I gotta do this. But yeah, so going back to what I was saying, I'm trying to figure out like what my problem is. I think there's almost this, I don't know if it's pride, but I guess it's like entrepreneurs pride themselves in like, oh my God, I put in like a 12-hour day today, and the hustle life, and it's just like you just have to hustle and kill it. And Gary Vee, one of my heroes, like this is actually something I totally disagree with him on, but it's like, the whole like, hey, you only need 6 hours of sleep, so if you have a full-time job, you work 8 hours, you go home, you have more time to like work on the side hustle and everything. And like, to me, it's just, maybe Gary can do that, but especially with someone who's creative like me, that's really hard because I have to factor in inspiration, and that's not something that I can plan for. Like, I cannot plan to be inspired. I don't know when the inspiration is going to hit me. I could be walking down the street, it could hit me at 3 a.m, which is why I haven't been sleeping, and then just like all of a sudden I have to drop everything and channel that inspiration into creating something, whether that be a vlog or brainstorming or a list of stuff to do, a list of ideas and whatever. So I don't know, it's just like so much. And it's funny because like 2 weeks ago, I think my live stream, I think I was with Eli, or maybe it was 3 weeks ago, but we were talking about like finding clarity, and how I was so overwhelmed and I was ready to give up because I VidCon and creating my online course and Patreon and all these things, and like all of those things just seem so much smaller than everything else that's been on my plate since. And that, I think that's like the hard part, is like I have to face reality. The reason why I feel this way is because there's a lot of opportunities. So one, that's a good thing. But two, I can't do everything. And I don't think I've ever been in that position where you can't do everything. It sucks. Like when I had a full-time job, I worked just as hard. Like I'm always like that. That's just who I am. I always come up with ideas. I put in the extra effort. I go above and beyond. That's part of my personality. But like, because my job was not my brainchild, it's like you could always go back to like, okay, my friends are going out, but I've worked 50 hours and there's a lot more to do, but hey, like, this isn't my thing. I'm working for somebody else. So it's easy to make that decision on like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym, or I'm going to cook tonight and take 2 hours to cook something really special, or like read and stuff. But like for me, I am passionate about every single idea. So it's like stupid. It's not stupid. It's just frustrating because I can't like, I can't figure out a way how to do this. And I've tried a lot of things. Todoist helped. On top of that, I have ADHD. So I'm really trying here, but it's not working. And yesterday, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. If you don't, that's a great place to follow me, because if I can't vlog, I take to Instagram. That's kind of the first place I go to, and I just start writing. And I try to do Instagram stories, which, are kind of like mini vlogs. So, yeah, like, go follow me. It's just HeatherJustCreate. But yesterday I wrote this whole long thing about like, the pattern has just been burnout, and I'm starting to realize that there is a pattern in terms of what I do that contributes to burnout, and like even the time in the week. So Thursdays to Saturdays, are like when I feel the most depressed, because that's when everyone talks about like what they're going to do on the weekend and I'm just working, which is fine. Like I'm not, it's not the fact that I don't know. It's more of like, well, see, the problem is that I need to allow myself to have a day off. That's like number one. I need to allow myself a day off where I just don't think about work. And I talked about this in my vlog about ADHD, where I use this app called Forest on your phone, where it's like you set a certain amount of time, say 25 minutes, and then you're not allowed to touch your phone for 25 minutes, and you have to focus on whatever it is that you're working on for 25 minutes, and you can't be distracted, and all of that. And then if you can do that for 25 minutes, you plant a digital tree. Like your seed turns into a tree. And then you can eventually, with this app, you can turn your digital trees and trade them in for real trees to be planted around the world. So that app has really helped me to focus, but I feel like I need to use the same app to like force myself to not focus. You know, like if I'm having like a day off, I need to, it's just hard. It's like I have to block my mind, you know, and it's, I guess the way that I've been doing it is just like extremes, you know? So Sunday is probably my most productive day, because that is when I think most people are relaxing. You know, it's not quite like Friday. Yes, the weekend's here, but like, you know, people are, I don't know, doing family stuff or things that are more chill, or they're getting ready for the next week. And so then I don't feel as much like FOMO, like that I'm missing out. And what's also great about Sunday is that no one's working. So Monday gives me anxiety because like everyone's back at work, but I love it. I absolutely love holidays and like Sundays and the weekends, because that's when no one's working. And I always talk about how like I feel like I don't have time. The reason why I feel like I don't have time is because it's relative to the rest of the world and like the progress that everyone's making. Like, you know, like Memorial Day weekend, I think is this weekend. I can't remember. But most of you guys are going to be off doing vacation stuff. Like you're all going to be gone and doing things. So for me, I see that as an opportunity to catch up. Like, okay, everyone's going to be distracted. They're not going to be like, Heather, where's your stuff? Like, Heather, you haven't vlogged in 2 weeks. Heather, you know, you said this, you said that. Oh my God. You know, like, it's like all of you guys go away and I can just focus. And it's stupid that I think that, but that's just how it is. So, I talked about this in the last live stream from last week, No Technology Tuesday. Which I think I'm going to start doing. See, like even just thinking about not working for a day makes my chest hurt. Like I don't know if it's even possible for me to try to do it. But anyway, back to extremes. Sorry I'm bouncing all over the place again. I just woke up from a nap. But this week was the worst. Like Saturday I got no sleep. Sunday it was like 3 hours. Monday 4 hours. Last night 3 hours. So that's like not even 10 hours for 3 nights of sleep. And what keeps me up at night is like I have 2 kinds of insomnia. And the kind that I'm experiencing right now is because I'm so excited for everything. And so I can't sleep. Like no matter what, you can drug me, I can take sleeping medication. It doesn't matter. It's like I never take sleeping medication because all it does is make me feel even more tired, but I'm unable to turn my brain off. So it's like, it just makes me feel even worse. So yeah, it's like, I'll just work 15-hour day, burn out.
Sorry, I'm not sure what you said.
Siri's talking to me now. And then like, I'll do something extreme, you know, like, okay, I need a night where I just get like absolutely like crap faced drunk out of my mind, because that's what turns my brain off. Like I just need to be send myself drink enough shots to exit and like I can't think. And that's not good, you know, especially since I'm older and recovery time is not what it used to be. So it's like, I don't know, I just can't do that. And like, I lost my appetite. I haven't been eating. Like, I had a bag of chips all day yesterday, and the day before I had one slice of pizza. I could just feel myself melting away. Like my cheeks are just like gone. Like like everything is just, it's just bad. It's just all bad, dude. Like, it's not good. So, Frank, you're doing awesome. Phony ER, yes, I agree. Inspiration comes and goes for chosen ones like us. Discipline is key. Chris, sorry I'm late. I was late too, so no worry. Dial M4. Are there WeWork happy hours in California? Yes, every Thursday. That is a part of the reason why I feel anxious, is because like with WeWork, it's a fine line. And I think everyone who's at my WeWork knows this already. I think I've explained this, but like, it's really hard not to talk about work at WeWork. So like, when we do happy hours, it's like you're still talking about work. Yes, there's alcohol involved, but if anything, you're just more passionate about the work that you're doing. And that's like, you know, I think last week I had another burnout. It's just been a rough couple of weeks. So I was feeling really, really lonely and depressed. And it was because I felt like I could not make new friendships. Like, it's impossible for me as an entrepreneur. And I kept thinking about this cliche that I've heard where it's lonely at the top. And I can kind of see why, because there's been a couple of instances, like more than one, where I'll meet someone really cool, and one, that person will only talk to me about business. Two, that person will only hit me up for me to help them, because everyone needs video content. You know, and it's like, everything we talk about is YouTube and entrepreneurship and this and that, and like, I was confiding in my ex-boyfriend Ignis, which you guys might remember because we did a vlog together, but he's still one of my best friends. And, you know, he was trying to remind me, like, how did you meet people before you became an entrepreneur, and go back and do those things. Like, you can't meet people at WeWork or like in business, like as I'm doing this, and expect them not to talk about business. Like, obviously that's what we have in common. But like, you know, before, I was like, when I had a full-time job, I would put myself out there to meet people. So whether that was like going to the gym, or I would take dance classes, I would go to meetups about anything, like hiking groups. I don't know, like, I would just find where people congregated and put myself there and like force myself to meet people. And then you meet about a hobby, you know, or you meet in a situation where you're having fun. And I haven't done that in like freaking forever. So it's a good suggestion and something that I want to make time for. But yeah, so there aren't enough hours. There aren't enough hours in the day to do everything. You can't add more hours, just take less tasks. Yes, ADHD is a B word. Yes, IG is where I usually see your stuff. Frank, never give up. Quitting is not an option. You can do this. Frank, quitting is not an option. Never. It never will be. Ever. Never. I can get into a car accident. I can be broke as F. Like, quitting is just, that's, you know, I think 3 live streams ago, I talked about, like, it's not about winning or losing, because I've already won. Like, this is all fun for me. I know, like, I'm tired right now, and I know I get depressed and lonely and all these things. That's all just part of human life. But I would not, I can't imagine doing anything else. Like, this is way too much fun. Like, I could dye my hair purple and it's fine. You know, like, where else would I have that freedom? But also, it's like this, it's like, I'm creating a system for myself, and I put a lot of time into like optimizing vlogging and Sharespark Media and trying to like, you know, like I try to focus on efficiency. Okay. So I try to, for example, with vlogs, like I have a procedural step by step, I don't know, guide, I guess, that makes it so that I can create a vlog that is my best in the least amount of time. So without having to think about it. So it's just a checklist. Like, did you do the thumbnail? Did you take a picture? Did you add the music? Did you da da da? Here's a description, blah, 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 blah. And then that way it like shrinks everything, you know? But I need to do that with like my life. Like I need 8 hours of sleep every night, period. Non-negotiable. And I need if I'm unable to do that, then I need to examine my environment and figure out why. And attack those like points of weakness and change it up. Like I need to, you know, this is a trial and error thing. I've never been able to get into a rhythm, then I have to keep like figuring it out, you know? So like when I was napping earlier, I was kind of just staring at the ceiling and I was like, okay, maybe I need to rearrange my room. That's what I would do when I had my full-time job. Whenever I would feel burnout or kind of just this like emptiness, I love cleaning. I'm weird like that. I love cleaning. I love organizing stuff. So every like 8 months, I would just like take everything out of my room, clean the heck out of it, and then like rearrange it. So I feel like I need to do that. I feel like I'm overdue. But the problem is, I vlog from my bed a lot, and then like the way that the bed's positioned, it's like perfect for natural lighting, and so now it's just this. Now I'm like, okay, do I even have time to do that? Is that a priority? Blah blah blah. Yeah, and then like, I love cooking. I can't remember the last time I cooked something. You know, it like makes me so sad. I used to take cooking classes. And like I would take such pride in like challenging myself in the kitchen. I can't remember the last time I picked up a knife. You know, that sucks. So it's like, yeah, I've cooked stuff, but it's like eggs. You know, it takes like there's no creativity whatsoever. But before it was like I would make these like curries and soups and like, you know, get experimental, and I just haven't done that. And then I was telling another friend about how I like purposely avoid stories because I can't, when I immerse myself in stories, you know, I'm very empathetic. So whatever is happening in the story is what I will feel, and then that will inspire me to, you know, change my mood, or it would make me feel different emotions. And then so my to-do list just goes out the window because I'll end up like feeling something else. So I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch TV. I don't watch like Hulu. I'm a girl gamer. I have played video games since I can hold a controller. I purposely do not play video games. I don't read books. I used to love reading. Like I would just go to the library for fun because I used to work at a library. Heck, I used to work at a library. I wanted to be a librarian because I love the smell of books. I love holding books. I love being around books. I like just love standing in the shelves. I love looking at the covers. I love that. It's fun for me. And I can't, you know, I got a book and I've only read the introduction. Like I can't even sit down and like read the damn thing. And Guardians of the Galaxy came out. I haven't found time to see it. I'm a huge Marvel fan. Like, you know, this just isn't working. And so yesterday I was like, I suck. Like I'm the most awful boss ever, you know? And like, I remember when I had full-time jobs, I would always tell myself like, this is what I don't like about this boss, and this is what I like about this boss. And if I ever were to be a business owner, I would never like treat my employees like this, or I would do these things for them. But I'm not realizing that I'm my own employee. Like it's just only hitting me now. And like because I don't have a significant other, because I don't have like my family living here, you know, or I don't have someone like in my physical presence keeping me accountable, I can't trust myself to do that right now because I'm not, you know, I'm picking up all kinds of bad habits. It's not good. It's not good. Like, you see what dinner is? Cookies. And it's not even like I made these. It's like Chips Ahoy from a freaking box, you know? Like, it's so sad. It's sad. It's sad. So, like, Ignis was telling me, like, you know, it's great to have him as a friend because he's seen me at my best and my worst, like in my mid-20s, you know, and obviously I'm a much different person doing a hell of a lot of different things now, but I think at everyone's essence there's parts of you that won't ever really change. And so he constantly reminds me, like, I was always like this. Like, I'm always, like, you know, adding stuff onto my own plate. So, like, one of the things that I did during our relationship is I started a blog. Like, I basically started, like, a blog, personal brand for our relationship. So I had an Instagram for us. I had a blog. I would make videos. I had like a Flickr account of all of our travels and like everything we would do together. And I wanted to be like, I don't even know if that was a thing back then, but I was trying to create like, hey, like, look, you know, those couples that like travel together and they have like, you know, they make money off doing that. I don't know if that was a thing back then, but I could see now that I'm, you know, doing what I'm doing, that is kind of what I was on the path to doing. And then I was just like a relationship. Obviously, no one was telling me to do that. I had a full-time job, so did he. So it's like I would always stress like, oh my God, I gotta edit the pictures. I gotta, you know, everything has to be perfect. And so, you know, this is a part of me that won't ever change, but I need to, like, I'm not gonna make it if I keep this up. I'm gonna die before I see Sharespark come to life. It's just that simple, you know. Like, fine, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not a drug addict. I'm not like, you know, necessarily doing these things that are that self-destructive. But I'm also not doing anything that's like rejuvenating. And what I'm doing 24/7 is extremely taxing. It's like energy draining, you know. And if I'm not rejuvenating myself and allowing myself to restore, you know, it's like, okay, in gamer terms, my HP and MP are completely depleted and I'm still trying to like operate, and it's like I'm dead. Like, I'm just dead physically and mentally. I'm not, you know, I need to like face reality here and be like, dude, no, this is not, like, VidCon or not, this opportunity or not, you know, vlogged in 2 weeks or not, it doesn't matter. Like, I have to, this isn't working. So anyway, sorry, I'll check the chat. Charles, as an entrepreneur, starting out can be the toughest because you probably won't have the revenue to pay a team, meaning it's all you. 12 to 15-hour days are the norm in the beginning. I know exactly what you're talking about. Looking back, I almost don't know how I did it. Yeah, the thing is, though, is like, it's not even the amount of time that I work, because I don't mind working 12 to 15-hour days. That's normal for me. The problem is that, like, during the part outside of the 12 to 15 hours, I am not doing anything to, like, you know, recover. So I'm not getting sleep. I'm not eating healthy. I'm not, you know, exercising, which is, like, I don't know if people prioritize exercising the same way I do. I love physical fitness. Like, that is a thing that I've always loved doing. I love, like, weightlifting. It has always been a huge part of my life, and I haven't been to the gym in months. And so, like, I already know that right there is something I need to fix immediately. Like that should have been priority one. Like instead of doing my hair, I should have got my gym membership back. You know, like anyway. So it's like yeah, it's not forcing myself to work 12 hours. That's the easy part. It's creating a system for the other 12 hours in the day. Solfiane Pro, hi. Storm from X-Men. Let's see. Phonier, Het, you should have a cooking show. Heather is going to be the best wifey or partner when she meets her prince. That is totally not true at all. I would never, honestly, it'd be nice to have a partner, but I feel like I would just be the worst person ever. Like, even with Ignis, like, the reason why I think we worked for so long is because he lived in San Diego. Like, we weren't it was kind of long distance. Like, I don't know if I don't know. Jonathan. Hi, Heather. Hi, Carissa. Let's see. You need to be happy first before you can be happy for your career. Success and health is one thing that should be there without question. So once you have health, you would have inspiration. Jonathan, Carissa, sub to your channel. It would be cool to see more about your entrepreneurial ventures. Yes, Carissa, definitely. Definitely. All right. So I rambled on long enough. I think there was more I need to say, or I was going to say, but I'm just tired again. So priorities for this vlog or this live stream are I'm going to this weekend kind of re-examine, like I need to start looking at my life like a system, kind of the same way that work has protocols and procedures, your job, right? I need to create that for life outside of work, period. And I get it. The first year, this wasn't even something I thought about in the first year because all I was just frantically like thinking about was like money. I have to make money. Which, yes, that made sense back then because I had quit my full-time job and there's no money coming in. But now that I'm not at that place, financially, I'm good. So like, and because of that, because I'm not driven by like, oh my God, I just have to follow the money, that changes everything. You know, it changes like what my goals are, how I make decisions and which opportunities I pursue. Before it was easy to kind of filter, but now it's like, you know, I don't know. It's just, there's just so much. There's too much. And, yeah, I need to figure out how to do this because this isn't working. I need to plan like days off. I need to eat food with nutritional value. I need to get sleep. I need to plan times for like socializing with other human beings that are not necessarily entrepreneurs because I get that at WeWork. So, you know, before it was like I didn't have like-minded people and now I have a lot of them. But now I need to like, you know, find new friends that where we're not just talking about work all the time. So, let's see. Heather, Jonathan, how is the WeWork crew? WeWork crew is very good. Awesome. Just a quick update. We are having a launch party next Thursday about that group, you know, that was on the live stream last week. So really excited, but that's just another thing that was like on my plate, which I'm more than happy to do, but it's like, so many things to do always. My neck hurts. Let's see. You can't be the worst person ever. You're the best person ever. The other person just needs to understand the better and give you that space. Yeah, I can't even think about another guy right now at all. Like, I can't. It just stresses me out. See, Charles, you're the boss now. You have to take the time out because there is no one else to give you the time off or look out for your health but you. Charles, exactly. So, like, because I was just, like, today, like, I'd gotten 10 hours of sleep pretty much in the past 3 nights, okay? And when I got to work today, I felt something physically I hadn't felt before, and it was like, I realized it was painful for me to smile. Like, I couldn't even raise my cheeks to get myself to smile. And that's when I was like, that's awful. Like, no one should ever get to that point. I don't care, like, that is awful. Like, it just hit me. It was like, oh my gosh, I can't even get myself to smile. Like, that sucks. It's awful. And it's not because I don't, there's nothing to smile about. There's plenty to smile about. But I physically couldn't, like, get myself to do it. I was so tired. I was so drained. And it's like, I couldn't retain any thoughts in my mind because I'm tired, and I felt bad because Daniel, my intern, was there today. And so I was like, what I really need to do is go home and sleep. Like, I just need to go home and sleep. And I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I'm going to submit a request for time off. A sick day, like sick time to myself. And I left. I checked in with Daniel. I was like, here's what needs to get done. Are you good? You can call me if you need to. And he was just like, I got this. We're good. Finished everything that he needed to, which is great. Like, I'm glad that I have someone that I can rely on to, like, if I need to go get sleep, it doesn't completely drop everything. So that's nice. And Daniel, he's just been amazing. So when I parked my car and I got to my apartment, I was like, yes, like, I need to start seeing this. Like, I'm a boss, like, I need to submit the damn time off and take it and not feel bad. Like, I can't feel guilty for doing it. Like, instead of feeling guilty, I need to feel like pride, because if anything, that I know when I wake up or I get a normal amount of sleep, I'm going to wake up way more energized, way more like, I'll be more productive, and it's just a good thing. There's nothing bad about it. So, I don't know. I just really need to think about, I need to, like, go through my to-do list and just start crossing things off. I just can't do everything, and it makes me feel bad. It's the saddest realization, especially, like, jumping into this pool of freedom and then realizing that you can't do everything. It sucks. It really makes me sad. But I just gotta face reality. Like, the point isn't to do everything. The point is to get to my goal. So I need to figure out, like, what is, the most efficient way to do that. So let's see. Eat, sleep, rest, then we work. Yes, now it's not the time for your prince. I don't want a prince either. The idea of a prince, like, annoys me. Jonathan, when was the last time you went on vacation? Iceland. So, October. Yeah. And, like, even that trip, I was working. I was vlogging while I was there in the hostel. Like, it never stops. And, like, that's, like, Iceland has been on my to-do list since Iceland. So, for literally, like, over 6 months. There's still so many vlogs I wanted to create about it. I just don't have the time. Like, oh my god. I'm turning into, like, the Joker. I'm just, like, laughing because it's so ridiculous. Like, I'm just going insane. That's so bad. Jermaine, what up, yo? What up, dude? You didn't swing by LA, which is totally fine because I had the craziest week ever. But, yeah. Let's see. Charles, being an entrepreneur can be a lonely place sometimes. I see you and you've accomplished so much, but we don't have anybody to pat us on the back, which sometimes give us energy to keep going. Yeah, I know. I need to like, I really need to do no technology Tuesday. And then in that Tuesday, I need to think about like, okay, for 2 hours, you have to think about how awesome you are, like how much you've accomplished, and like reflect on it. And then I need to like take 2 hours where I turn my brain off and like all of this right here, the shoulders, the neck. I'm just like this, like it hurts so bad. And then I fell off my boosted board, Jermaine. Hardcore, yo, like I have the vlog. I just haven't. I have 11 vlogs in the backlog, so it's gonna be a long freaking weekend of editing. But I was flying down in pro mode down the beach path, and a dog ran in front of me, and I was just like, I just saw it like right before it was about to happen. I was like, well, this is gonna be fun, and just I tried to brake, but to slam on my brake and not be in a car seat with a seatbelt. Obviously, you go flying. I flew, I landed, thank God, not on any like bone, so not like my elbow or my knee. I landed on my backpack, which caught most of the fall, and then the side of my leg, which is all blue and scratched up right now. But the problem with landing on my backpack is I had this mic in my backpack and my laptop in my backpack and my camera in my backpack. And so as soon as I landed, I was like, well, there goes like $3,000 worth of stuff, because like it took most of the fall. And thankfully, one, I walked out with just scratches and bruises. Two, all of my stuff still works. So yay. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. Rasan Adams, glad you fixed your car and you're okay. Thank you. Me too. Jonathan, Iceland vids were great. Yeah, Iceland vids were great, and you don't understand. Like, I didn't even edit the most epic parts. Like, I hiked a glacier. Like, literally, we put on like gear and we like did this whole trek on this massive volcanic glacier, and I haven't done anything with that footage. And then I also went like cave diving. Haven't done anything with that footage either. I don't know when it's gonna get done. And it's like, I don't know if it's just, I just have to face reality and just be like, it's never gonna get done, or find time to do it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Jermaine, I'm going down to Florida next week, and looks like I'll drive cross country to Cali sometime later. Dude, that's awesome, man. Keep me updated. Keep me updated, dude. Hey, you know what? We should go to Vegas. You down for a Vegas trip? Like, when you come back this way, meet me in Vegas, and let's like, I don't know, rage. I'm so overdue for a Vegas trip. Just simply Donna, love your hair. Thank you. Me too. It's a mess right now because I just woke up from a nap, but yeah, me too. Vlog coming soon. I vlogged the whole process, but again, I'm just so backlogged on vlogs. It's like insane. Phony R, 17 vlogs backlog is better than 11 is better than 17. Yeah, 11 is like, I'm not including the fun ones like Iceland. So if I were to include the fun ones like Iceland, I'm probably at like 30. But I can't do everything. Like, there's just footage that only Patreon is going to see once I get the time to do it. Like, it's just going to be Patreon only content. Plus, I feel like for my Patreon community, they're more supportive, or they're more like devoted. So I would think that you'd forgive the not as like, my editing isn't going to be my best because it's more of like a here's just bonus content. So that I've already like kind of prioritized which content is going to be bonus content for Patreon only fans. But yeah, let's see. Oh no, you crashed on your boosted board. Yes, it hurt, man. That was painful, but it could have been a lot worse. Like, at least I didn't like land on my head. You know, I didn't break any bones. Like, I was on the beach path, so it was nice and paved. And it was funny because people saw, obviously, it was Sunday. So straight up midday, like, everyone's at the beach. Like, I fell in front of, like, everybody. And this couple came up to me and they were like, dude, that was such an epic fall. And I was like, oh, yeah. Like, he's like, you took it like a champ. And I'm like, that's right. I don't just fall. Like, I don't do anything half-ass. So even when I fall, it's like amazing. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, Jermaine, I'm down. We can make some YouTube videos in Vegas. That'd be cool, dude. Like, that would be so cool if... That way, if I went to Vegas with another vlogger, it's like, you know, all right, we got to vlog. We got to edit the vlog before we go out to a club. You know? I feel like my friends wouldn't understand that because it's like when we go to Vegas, it's like you're kind of just like drunk from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. Like there's no time to take a break. Let's see, Jonathan, don't try to be a perfectionist. Share the other Iceland footage. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things I need to do. Ugh. The problem with, like, for example, with the glacier hiking thing, the reason why that one is so mountainous, I guess, I don't know if that's a word, of a task to start, is because I had two cameras going. So I don't have a GoPro, but I kind of made one with my vlogging camera by hooking it on my backpack and like aiming down, and then I had my other camera and then my phone. And then my best friend Shirley was like holding, you know, she has like footage from her camera. And so it's just like, I can't just drag and drop the footage and not edit it. I wouldn't be able to do that. It's like the storyteller in me refuses to let that happen. So at some point, let's see. Amazing should be your middle name. It's Marie. Your subs appreciate your effort. Jonathan, thank you. Oh, Jonathan, thank you again. $5 donation. It's so nice of you to do that. I really appreciate it. That's like the pat on the back that I need. I mean, chatting with all of you guys is a pat on the back that I need, but that just really, really means a lot to me. So thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah. I think after this weekend, it's going to be a vlog every day because I'm hoping to have all my vlogs edited. That way I just release it. Anyway, Jermaine, how did you fall on the beach bike path? There is a part on the 3 miles that's on the beach path that I use to commute to WeWork. There's a patch of it, say a half mile, that is a dog-friendly beach. All the dogs are supposed to be on a leash, and this one wasn't. And I saw it from a distance. The dog was still like super far. Like it was running around, but just like far and nowhere near the bike path. And of course, like as I'm approaching, he decides to try and cross. And I couldn't run into the dog, man. I just wish I'd run into the sand. Like, I don't know why I didn't just veer off into the sand. I think I made that decision and I was thinking I didn't want to get the sand like in the belts. You know, it's I don't know. Anyway, my leg hurts. It's like hard to sleep actually because my entire leg is like tender and sore. So I can't like put any of my weight on it. Yeah. I've been riding my board around heavy traffic in New York. I've had so many close calls. The roads are really crappy here in New York. Dude, Jermaine, I'm like scared for you. I don't know how Casey does it. I don't know how you do it, but that's just like crazy to me. Be careful. Be safe, man. There's only, you got one life, you know? Oh, man. All right, I'm going to end it. I have work to do and a lot of other stuff to do. So, thanks for tuning in. Sorry I'm groggy and sleepy. Oh, the one thing I did want to tell you guys is that despite me not vlogging for 2 weeks, I wanted to show you that my subscribers are still climbing. My view count is still climbing. I'm about to hit some more milestones. And so to me, that just reinforces like it's not about the daily vlogging. Like that's not what contributes to the growth of a YouTube channel. Because obviously I haven't vlogged in 2 weeks and it's still going up. So that's that's a tidbit for you too, Jermaine. Not to, I don't know if you stopped. I know you said you were thinking about it for vlog 500, but yeah, dude, it's all still going up. Like I still get comments. I still, like, my real-time views, like, people are still watching my channel at all hours of the day and night, even though I'm not uploading anything. So, yeah, that's just some tactical strategy for you guys. With that said, I am outsies. I'm tired. Catch you guys later. Thanks again, Jonathan. Shout out. You're the best. See you guys. Bye.